वातादि गौर भक्त की जय। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Mataji. It's a wonderful prayer. Thank you. I offer my respectful obeisances unto my spiritual master, who with the touch of knowledge has opened my eyes, which were bind with darkness of ignorance. So anything I am able to present to you today is because of the mercy and grace of my spiritual master. And I want to offer my sincere gratitude and respect for all knowledge I have received from him and my Shiksha Guru. Very grateful. Still we are continuing that karma topic today. So what is karma? Anyone knows, Mataji's, what is karma? Before we start that session, we can just ask this question. What is karma? Anyone know the answer? What is karma? Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Rasika Ramesha, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, yeah. Tanda pranams, Prabhuji, yeah. Anyone knows what is karma? What is karma? Swayam Prabha Mataji? Maithili Mataji, karma is the idea that our actions, good or bad, influence what happens to us in the future.
Karma
Yes.
is bad. What I do is doing the karma increase. But Bhagavan Seva is a karma is a no karma.
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes, yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, and thank you so much, Maithili Mataji. Yeah, do generally good principal activities will get us to this point. But the downside, the challenge is once you use up your good credits, you have to come back down. Prabhupada giving example. The airplane can fly in the sky, but when it runs out of the fuel, it must come back down. You can enjoy another vacation, but when it runs out of the vacation days or money, you come back to the reality. This is like the result of very good karma. So it is better than bad. But we are going to talk about this very even better opportunity. And so what about bad karma? What is bad? Again, what is bad is not relative to what I think is bad or good and what you think. It is according to the creator. That is the way. I don't get to pick the laws of how I live in the city of what I can say, Madurai. Do I? No. I choose to live here. I abide, I accept by the laws. So similarly, we are in the eternal world. We must abide the laws of God. So it is incumbent, necessary us to understand them, and then we decide if we going to abide by them or not. If there are reaction we don't get to decide. That is based on our action. So there are 4 moral codes: the society or thermos, hands-on. And these are 4 pillars of mercy: truthfulness, cleanliness, and austerity. And these are common principles. Regardless of religion or culture or belief, these are 4 principles that make a good society. If we live in a society that has mercy, nobody harms each other, we consider that good, right? We consider a society where everybody tells the truth. Consider it fit. So yeah, in between, we'll see one more. Anyone understand that what does karma work? How does karma work? Anyone knows? How does karma? How?
Hare Krishna Mataji, good karma.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Danda Pranams Mataji.
Namaskar.
Namaskar,
Mother,
Suguna
namaskar.
Mataji.
Yeah, karma is something that our actions, what we do.
Can you repeat, Mataji? Your voice is breaking.
Yeah, karma. Can you hear me?
Yes, now, yes.
Oh gosh. Yeah, karma is something that the actions that we do,
Mm-hmm.
and it could be, again, if you take it in depth, the karma is what we have done. It could be our fate too.
Yes,
So
Mataji.
the actions and the reactions, what we do, the good karma, bad karma, and
Yes.
mixed karma. So we are bound to have any of those things.
Yes, Mataji.
So, and the results are available. Depends upon good karma,
Mm-hmm.
and we will be, blessed with something. The bad karma, we end up somewhere else. So
Yes.
the actions,
Yes.
our actions.
Yes, Mataji. Yeah. Thank you.
Hare Krishna,
Wonderful
Mataji.
answer. Yes, Mataji. Yeah. Go ahead.
It works like a boomerang, Mataji.
Okay.
Good actions bring good results and bad actions bring bad results, either in this life or in future life.
Yes,
Mataji.
Mataji. Yeah. See, everyone so understand nicely how does the karma works. Whether it is cleanliness, meaning cleanliness of the mind. Remember, I said you write down all your thoughts in the mind, and your neighbors wanted to invite you home for lunch tomorrow. We all had clear mind and austerity. We live within our means, not living ostentatiously. They decided to impress. They are generally societal norms, but they are based in our Vedic principles. And so there are 4 sinful activities that break each of these 4 pillars of dharma. So these are the 4 principles that we should avoid. The do's will come to you, but the don'ts are there. These 4. We should avoid these 4 activities. And I told you I was going to say few things might unsell you. The first I already said, and that is the second term. This is maybe a little bit, but don't worry. There is a great silver lining, maybe a platinum lining at the end of all this to understand this. But these are the facts. And I would be doing it injustice if I try to sugar throw it. And this is going to tell you what as it is. So the 4 activities, there are Shastra enjoyed it, that we must avoid to stop breaking these 4 pillars of dharma art. First is the consumption of flesh, eating of meat. When we are willing to slip the throat of an animal to set the side of a tongue, mercy is lost. Where is the compassion? Where is the compassion? And we see, we put so much distance between the slaughterhouse and our dining table.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah, can you mute all Matajis? Someone. Okay, thank you. Because it's not an action that we are very proud of, nor that we want really any taking part of it. So this mercy is lost when we willing to do this. So this is a big topic. Take so much time, but even materially speaking, the consumption of flesh, if just 10% of the people turned vegetarian, there would be 225 million people more that could be fed with today's production of grain. Actually, all of the world's hunger would end with just a little bit more than 30% of the population taking to our natural diet. The amount of water that is consumed is creating an environmental disaster. Though these plant-based companies are coming up simple to solve the environmental damage on this farm and even the development of our body. And in our natural, if you study the animal kingdom, you will see very common traits between all herbal forests, plant eating animals, and all carnivores, meat eating animals. And guess where humans are? You will not find a single carnivore, the entire animal kingdom, that has long intestines. They are all very short because of the decomposing nature of the bacteria contained in the flesh, and thus it must be excreted from the system quickly. And what do humans have? Extremely long intestines, almost 4 times away from the body. The acidity level, the pH, and the stomach and the saliva, all herbivores fall within one range, and all carnivores fall within another range. So, and where do humans fit? It is 1.5 or 2.5, all within the herbivore, an animal that feeds on plants. Like this, there are so many biological. So again, from a spiritual perspective, we know every animal is also a spirit soul, part and parcel of the Supreme Lord, which has a connection with the Lord. And so we know from this. But even from a material perspective, and some will say that, well, in Shastra there is some sanction of eating of flesh, and there is a sanction, but it's a sanction that very extreme. It's mean to free one ultimately from this activity. It said that one of our scriptures, that if you want to eat flesh, you can eat flesh, but you must eat goat. You must not eat any other animal, but you cannot eat goat any other time. You must offer this goat first to goddess Kali, but you must offer only Amavasya that time. So once in a month you can offer, but you must offer it in a way that the one who wants to eat is the one that must take the life of the animal. You cannot outsource this action, and you must do it in the middle of the night. You cannot do it during the daytime, so others will not be disturbed by the squeal, long high pitched cry or noise of the animal. Even when you slit the narrow quarter opening, all this is given. You must look eye to eye in the animal, and that takes it. But then there is no one final injunction. You must chant one mantra into the ear of the goat, and that mantra says, Mahasana, I'm doing to you, you will do to me. Then we think, and the point is to get us to understand, is this not something we should do? But if you must do it in a regulated way, that ultimately will help us care for. But this is the first regular principle. The second pillar that is broken is truthfulness by the activities of gambling. Gambling is an activity when we hide, deceive the odds, convince people. You can see all the billboards. It is ultimately a principle, and we know how many families are destroyed by the irresponsible use of these activities. So clearly, this is a mind is lost when we take the illicit affairs. Relationships outside the confines of marriage are prohibited, obvious, but one that must be reinforced over and over again. And finally, austerity. When we take to intoxication, we break the austerities of the mind, and we use this a way to to escape the troubles and struggles you have. But the reality is, we must use our intelligence to find a higher power. How many good decisions have we made when we are intoxicated? And how many bad decisions have we made? So these are the activities that we must avoid. So these are the 4 activities immediately breaks mercy. So this, how does karma works? It's related. We have in Bhagavad Gita one sloka. Anyone remember 2.47? Bhagavad Gita 2.47. If you don't remember, that's a no problem. Just at least you can open your book and you can recite that. 2.47. Anyone knows? Mataji's Bhagavad Gita. Okay.
Karmanya ivatikaras
Ma paleshu kadachana. Go ahead, Mataji.
Karma phala hetu bahur mate sango sau karmani.
This slogan says,
you
yes,
have right
Mataji.
to perform your prescribed duty, but you are not entitled to the fruits of the action. Never consider yourself to be the cause of the results of your activities, and never be attached to not doing your duty.
Yes. So the slogan says we can see it as a practical example. Just like, thank you, Mataji. Thanks for reciting. Just like how a farmer diligently plants seeds but cannot control the weather or guaranteed a boundless harvest. We should focus on our action, like studying for an exam, without being attached to specific outcomes like grades, understanding that results are influenced by various factors beyond our control.
Right.
So, yeah. Yes, Mataji? Okay. Truthfulness is broken by gambling.
Right.
Yes. Go ahead, Mataji. You're trying to say something.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, no,
Okay.
you're right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So,
So, cuddly as by illicit affairs and austerity by intoxication. So there are the 4 don'ts. As I said, this may seem like, oh boy, this is too much now. Yes, I understand. But we should understand one being very important, this statement. Krishna conscious is an addictive process. It is not a subtractive process. When we add spiritual activities to our life, we will naturally purify of these other activities. The Lord is so merciful. He doesn't say...
Ma'am, sorry. Mataji, 1 second.
Okay.
Sorry for interrupting.
No problem.
What do you mean by illicit affair?
Illicit affair is like in our India, we don't have that culture. Actually, Prabhupada, in our Krishna consciousness, we have... this is like globally, right, Mataji? So he mentioned this illicit sex for the... in the US, the American people, because those people, they do living together, right? They living together, and
that is a very common culture of US, no, ma'am.
Yes,
Mataji,
that's why.
Mataji, it's called extramarital relationship.
Yes, Mataji.
Extramarital relationship.
Yes,
I can understand, but in India, it's okay. We can, we can follow.
Yeah.
But in like in US or some...
That is the reason Prabhupada told that 4 regulatory principles you have to follow, otherwise you can't come in this Krishna consciousness. That's why he put that condition. Because of them only. But we are not doing, but still we are just, it's there, yeah.
Yeah. Even
Yes.
in India, it's happening. Like the illicit affairs
Right. It's now Kali Yuga, right? It started that also, yes. Kali Yuga, right? Everything will like that only.
So globally, he's saying, right?
Yes, Mataji.
And one more thing, Mataji, I was not able to understand. The first thing you were talking about some goat
Yes, yes.
something like that we're talking about. What is it actually, ma'am? I didn't. I was
No, actually,
bit,
that is in Shastra. They said we can't follow that. I just gave an example. Actually, if you want to eat really the flesh, the goat, you have to say the mantra like you know, you have to know before to eat that, because if you eat that, the next birth, that one will eat you. So you have to take that flesh and you are cutting that flesh and you are eating. Shastra
Yeah.
says that, but nobody knows. They are just eating. But Shastras, this it's an example. We are not supposed to follow that, but we have to know whoever eating non-veg, the next birth they will that animal will eat that person.
Yeah. What I heard, Mataji, let me add that what I heard is the animal sacrifice is abolished mostly, but some places is still happening.
Yes.
Like during Durga Puja,
Yes,
Amavasya,
Mataji.
things like that.
Yeah.
The idea is when you kill the animal on a sacred day, that animal will have a salvation and may end up becoming born as a human life.
That is that is for fire sacrifice. They are doing everything, but this is people are eating, right?
Right.
So yeah, we have to differentiate them. That is like, yeah, it happens. That is they are doing for some good cause.
Right.
But this
what
is not
good
like
cause,
that.
ma'am? We are killing them. Is that the good cause?
No, actually,
Anyhow,
in the
what
Shastra, they give the cow to do that. But the cow also go into that liberated. Yeah, the cow also liberated. That is they says in the Shastra. But here people what they are doing, they are just cutting and they are eating, right? Just telling that is happened that Yuga, Mataji, not in the Kali Yuga. So that happened in that Yuga. So truthfulness is broken by gambling, cuddly and by illicit affairs, and austerity by intoxication. So these are the 4 don'ts. As I said, this may seem like when we add spiritual activities to our life, we will naturally purify of these 4 activities. The Lord is so merciful. He doesn't say, hey, if you want to take my service, you must first be free and be purified and perfect. No. When you go to try to get a job with a company, this employee here says, hey, you just come and work for me, and I don't care what skills you have, and I will teach you the skills you learn, and then you will go out, and I will pay you all along the way. Does that mean your employees say that? No. You have to prove your worth and your merit, your qualification. But Krishna doesn't say that. He says, doesn't matter what you may be doing. You may be breaking all the principles. No problem. So, Lakshmi Mataji, be patient. You will get your answer after my lecture. Okay, Mataji? He says, he says, doesn't matter what you may be doing. You may be breaking all 4 principles. No problem. Just start this spiritual journey. Just start wherever you are, but adding Krishna to your life. We will naturally subtract or lose taste for these activities. It is not by subtracting them. I can then take to the devotional. These are very tightly ingrained activities. And so simply by adding a little bit of spiritual to our life, we will find this great benefit. And so this is what we have to understand. And we can appreciate the severity of these core activities. They are like all pervasive in the society, but we can see at the end of the day, these are also activities that would disqualify. So can karma be changed? Matajis, can karma be changed?
Yeah, you can come back from bad karma to good karma. But then you do your job and then don't expect the results. Leave the results to God.
Yes, Mataji. Nice. Thank you.
You're not entitled to have fruits of the action, but you try your best.
Yes. By making positive choices and doing good deeds, we can create good karma and change our future outcomes. Suppose we have a daughter. It was ready to be. She was ready to be married, and one proposition comes to marry a boy, and the boy says, I will never intoxicate myself. Make a decision. I will never gamble away my family's wealth and put my family's security at risk. I will never have a relationship outside my relationship to marriage. And all right, I won't eat meat. At least I know how the heart if I am not a pig or not. Would we consider the person a qualified candidate for marriage? Generally, good principles, but sometimes
Right.
but sometimes because of social convention, they seem hard for us to imagine how can I live without them. But again, remember, by adding spiritual life, what is the result of these activities? The fifth capital, Srimad Bhagavatam, gives any samples of what happened. So, for every activity, there is a reaction, a very specified reaction, not a random reaction, but very specified. And so, we must suffer the reactions for these activities. So, then it is up to us to decide. I can decide the action, but I don't give to decide the reaction. That is the kind of different. And so, we know we can escape man's law, but we can't escape God's law. The story of the 300 people. The person killed one person. So the guy thought, oh, I killed 300, I got away with 299. No, he will also pay. Man may only charge him with one, but God will take care of the other 299. There is no getting away with murder. This person is getting away with everything. Sometimes they trouble us greatly. But so now we can see why is there so much suffering around us. How much intoxication is there in this world? 56 billion animals are killed every year to satisfy the tongue. And that does not include fish. 56 billion. So these activities, how much gambling is taking place. Now it's used to be you have to go to the random part of the country, and now virtually everybody community. So the reaction must be hand for all these activities, and that is what we see around us. That is the cause of it. And so we have to choose the actions we take today very seriously, because there will be a reactions. Whether I agree with team or I agree with them or not, it doesn't matter. They are coming because they are the laws of thought. These are exactly, so our general tendency is to be blame God for our suffering. Our parents tells a kid, studies their exam is coming, study for exam is coming, and the kid just decide to play video games. And then child comes over and brings a bad grades. See, this is your fault. And what does parents say? I told you this is what we tend to do, but things are going good. I did it. And once something bad happens, God, why you let me know? And I'm very, very childish, like our children will do drugs. So different. So we have to understand our action today determine tomorrow. So how do we loss of kind of work? Sometimes they act individually, one on one. Sometimes through these great calamities. This is Krishna's efficiency system. Krishna's efficiency system delivers karmic reactions in both. Is karma like luck? Mataji's, Prabhuji's, is karma like luck?
Luck? Is that what you said? Luck. Luck or luck? Luck.
Luck. L-U-C-K.
No, Mataji, it's not a lot.
Right.
Karma is not luck. Yes. Yes, Mataji.
It's about cause and effect, I think, so, Mataji.
We create
Our
ourselves.
actions created.
Yes.
Actions created our. destiny.
We create problems for ourselves.
Nice, Mataji. Yes,
Rather than
yes.
random chance, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
Rather than random chance.
Yeah. Thank you, Mataji. Both deliver karmic reaction in both, but not one living entity is innocently swept away. We see randomness and cause as a tornado drips through a community. But remember, everything is known and ordained. I adore according to the laws of karma. No, not randomly. We see randomness, but actually there is a great precision. So sometimes karmic is handed out individually and sometimes is handed out in mass. But again, every reaction equal and opposite reaction. Never too much and never too. So this is the source of now this question. What is the duration of karma? This leads to the biggest question we have. I have only seen good in my life. So am I getting bad? Yes, you said good equal good, bad equals bad. I have only done good, and you may be very right. So why bad? Not essentially this question. So there are two types of karma. One is insane and one is great. I like getting cash. Now this example is becoming old because somebody breaks a check in deposit. But back in the day, the old ends is like kids would say, you wrote a check. It takes a couple of days to clear. ATM is an instant cash. Well, this example I think can relate to. So you say something smart to write. Reaction is instant. And this is in my case, you do some crime in the court. It may take 6 months or a year for the judgment to come. So sometimes the reaction is instant and sometimes the reaction is delay, but the reaction comes. Sometimes the disease take a long time to incubate. So I gave this story once about, again this reaction. What we see today, we can see the reactions. But what we don't know what was the action committed to generate this reaction. Yeah, it may have happened yesterday or the prior day. But it might have also happened lifetimes ago. Dhritarashtra was confused by this. He said, all the son of a king was maybe rightful heir to the kingdom, but I was born blind. So my younger brother became king, but then he unexpectedly died. I became king again, but my younger brother had 5 sons, Panjapandavargal, right? I had 100. And now all hundreds of mine gone and his 5 right here. Oh, why did this happen? Why did this happen? So Krishna come. 100 lifetimes ago, you were the son of a hunter and you climbed a tree. And they climbed a tree and you poked out the eyes of the father bird. And then you killed all 100s of spring. And thus you have now been born blind and lost all 100 your offspring. You forgot, but I did not. Krishna, we are looking only at present. Krishna looking the full picture. So this is the Dhritarashtra. Okay, but why you made me weigh 100 lifetimes to experience my reaction? He said, well, I have to wait for you to acquire the good karma to get 100 children. Then I could give you this fashion. So the timing is very complicated because it's the development circumstance in which the reaction can give is very complicated. But we know one thing is the Bible says the mills of God grind exceedingly slow but very finely. What it means is when a mill, it grinds, every grain is grounded. Meaning every action generates a reaction. Nothing slips through. So this is the perfect lost system of the world. So the result we see today, we don't know when we created the action. We can see only one page in a book. If I read one page of a novel, can I draw conclusion on a whole book? No, because there are many. Mataji?
Not really.
Yeah, but there are many things that happen prior. Similarly, we have lived many lifetimes and incurred reactions from many lifetimes. So what we say today, in only a small fraction of the total activities we have done to generate karma. I will give you another example. Once I discussing with that, I'm really late, a very sweet lady, but she had been experiencing so much difficulty, one trouble after another, and she was very sad. She said, my whole life I have worked to do nothing but good for others. I have never taken something selfishly. I have never raised my. I have always tried to serve everybody, but yet I keep facing setback after setback, difficulty after difficulty. She was heartbroken, and of course I asked, if you taken to Krishna consciousness, to God. He said, how can I do that? He has forgotten me. How can you tell me to look to him? I asked him, can I tell you a story? Does he bite her? No. I like to tell story. He said, let me tell you a story of the farmer. She kindly agreed, and there was a farmer, and on the farm they have these great soils. And we know we put grains in, and we take them off. So this farmer is cultivating the fields. And 2 years ago, the farmer did very good farming, great fertilizers, very active cultivation, water the fields nicely, cultivating on time, a high quality crops game. And so they filled the first third of the silos, good crops. Last year, farmer was a little bit lazy, a little bit late in planting, a little bit late in harvesting. Did not push so much fertilizer, a medium quality crops game. They filled the next third of the silos with medium quality. Then this year, really lazy, bad crops game. No water, no fertilizer, really dried, rotten cut. And mothers tell the child, child goes in the silo and get some crops, get some rice. So what kind of rice come out of first? Good crops. And child, wow, what an amazing mission this is. Father is putting bad crops in, and all these are coming good crops. And and father says, child, understand, these 3 years ago I was putting in good crops, so that is what is coming down. But those are bad crops I put in, those are also coming. I don't know, this is like karma. Karma is like our silo. Whatever we put it in is come up. If I am seeing bad reaction now, it is due to something bad. But if I am doing good reaction now, I am putting good crops into myself. So I told that explainer, you are putting good crops into the silo, those reactions are also coming to you, and that's the difficulties we are enduring. It is difficult and painful, and we can help with this. But understand that good that you are doing will not go unanswered. Don't think, oh, these people are doing so much bad things and getting good activities. How can I improve my karma, Mataji? How can I improve my karma?
Joining the satsang, devotional sadhana, good relationship with the friends who can enlighten you to the devotional life is at least the beginning. And, again, participating like this, utilizing opportunities of Bhagavad Gita and Gita. So, and then reaching appropriate to Guruji and have some directions for purifying our Atma.
Nice, Mataji. Anyone else? Maithili Mataji, be kind, honest, compassionate, treat others well, help those in need, and strive to make positive contribution to the world. Swayam Prabhu Mataji, you answered for some question I asked. Now I am looking, sorry. Now we are in the boat. Get in the last boat, Krishna consciousness. Yes. Okay. Don't think, oh, these people are doing so much bad things and getting good qualities. Maybe I should follow a better way because they are getting good activities today, but the bad actions that they are doing all also come out of their karma also someday. So they must be very careful to understand whatever we put in ultimately will come out. This doesn't manufacture any good or bad. What goes in must come. It's like totally you are putting so much good in, continuing in that book audience, but we don't know when. So our suffering went through the Dhritarashtra is born from even the good activities. It's born from things you have done recently and things we have done long ago. So this is why sometimes we have lack of clarity to see why sometimes bad things are happening to good people, because we see the good today, but we haven't seen some of the bad things, and that good today will not go unanswered. So one of the questions you are there is, what if I did not know, am I excused driving 80 miles out of the road on big beaver? And you told the officer, sorry officer, I did not know, will you get off your ticket? If you choose to operate a vehicle on the road, it is your responsibility to know the laws of the road, and thus about your matter. Whether you agree with the laws or not, that doesn't matter. Officer, I don't think this big beaver should be 45. I think it should be 80. Does that matter? What we think should be the laws of God doesn't matter. We must follow them because the reaction will come. We should understand that and get that. Once I know I was given a fine, I joined as a secretary in our ISKCON, New York, Albany. I did not fill out a particular form, and I got this heavy fine, and I filed, I don't know at first time. I'm sorry, here the paper of mine of meeting. I said, can you refund me the fine? One of my co-president yelling me. I said, can you refund me the fine? And he said, no. I said, I know, but it was a mistake. I know. You chosen to join a secretary job. You must know what you need to do. Take up the right time, minutes of meeting. I said, what can I do? But take the fine. One of my co-presidents said, oh, the fine is the inspiration that you don't do it again. So this was a covering answer. I try my best, but this is also true. The suffering, the difficulty between faith in the world. This is also God's grace. It is God's love. Remember when we were kid, our mother yelled at us sometimes, maybe had to handle us roughly. Why? Out of love, to get us something to right track. If the neighbor's child wasn't steady or misbehaving and doing anything, but if we were some punishment, but that punishment was out of love to help us correct and get his back on track. But so even in difficulties that we face in this world, we actually want to be there. But we can see them as the Lord's gentle correction and slaps to help us, inspire us to get back on track, to get back into the right path. And with this perspective, we can find some peace. But again, we often do that opposite. When good comes, I get it. When bad comes, Lord, you let me down. But in fact, we should embrace even some of the challenges as an opportunity. Sometimes easier than that. Other questions we get, okay, I did some bad karma yesterday. I have got to go do some good karma today. Let me go to the senior center and help support. That's more practical. Good in means good out. Bad in means bad out. Good doesn't nullify bad. Understand? 7 minus 4 doesn't work. 7 good credits means 7 good reaction. 4 bad credits means 4 bad reactions. Both are coming to you. And let me tell you something. Nobody's going to come and take your credits, and you have to come back. As long as there are credits in our account, either good or bad, we have to take them. So that is what is binding us to this eternal world. It is it is not gravity, not having a big enough saw to cut the chains. It is our karma. As long as we have some reaction to take, we must come back and get them, because nobody is going to take them for us. So the goal for us is have 0 good and 0 bad. Then we are okay. The 7 minus 4 doesn't work. We must take all the reactions, good or bad. So now what to do? Because bad karma gets bad reaction, but good karma also, because he keeps us here. Now I am stuck. I am supposed to just sit and do nothing. Well, that is what we get to akarma. Remember, I said good karma is bad karma and akarma. The third one, everyone asks, right? Akarma. This is the third option. And this means we work but no reaction. So how to do this? What does it mean to activities but no reaction? Should explain this? That saying, yes, soldier is trained by the government how to fight in the battle. He is given the uniform, he is given equipment, and that soldier goes out into battle and conquers so many enemies. The soldier comes back and is given a medal, a reward, a promotion, a celebrated society. The same soldier with the same training, same weapon, gets into the fight with his neighbor and booms. That some same government put him behind jail for punishment. What is the difference? Both are fighting the weapons. Both are using the training. What is the difference? You are doing for relation, you are doing for army side. In the first, he was working under the instructions of the government, under the nation, and thus was rewarded accordingly. But in the second instance, we were working according to his own desire. We have been given his body. Where it came from? Earth. Where it came from, Matajis? This body? Can anyone answer?
Where the body came from?
Yes.
Body came from creation of Lord, Paramatma.
Earth, air, fire,
But
ether.
it's made out of Bhautika elements,
Yes,
5
yes.
elements.
These facilities, yes.
Yes.
If we use this
air, soil,
fire,
Agni,
water,
fire,
ether.
wind, all these things.
yes,
And Maya, we are
yes.
covered with the Maya.
If we use this, thank you, Mataji. If we use these facilities under the guidance of the Supreme Lord, then there is no reaction. It is Krishna's reaction. But as soon as I use these facilities for my own desire, now I have reaction. So, all karma spiritual life doesn't need to become inactive. It needs to become enthusiastically active, but under the guidance of the Supreme Lord. But if you are going to act whimsically and use this world how we want, then we will have the reactions. But if we use all the facilities according to the instructions of the Lord, then no reaction. Remember, Arjuna is shooting arrows, the Duryodhana is shooting arrows, but the consequences are completely opposite. Why? Matajis, why?
Why? Well,
Arjuna.
one is acting in the form of dharma, and the other one is acting in tamoguna,
Yes.
rajoguna.
Yes. Arjuna is shooting arrow under the instruction of Krishna. Duryodhana is
Dharma.
shooting arrow under the instruction of his false ego. So the reactions are completely different. So again, why we do the activity? That is the key. And so when we do our work, do it accordingly to the instructions of the Lord. Then we find actually the perfect activities to do. What is the major benefit of doing akarma? What is the major benefit of the doing akarma? One,
Karma is don't do anything.
Akarma. One, we put no grains into our account. We put no grains into our account, and that means I am rapidly shrinking the time in which then I can go back home to Godhead. But
Right.
there is an even bigger benefit. Not only is there no new reactions created, but it also destroyed huge amount of past reactions. But the statement I made goes in, it must come out except for when Krishna is involved. He says, I will take millions and millions of lifetime of past reaction. And that is why he says in 18.66, anyone knows that sloka 18.66? Today we didn't see Manjula Mataji. If Manjula Mataji is there, she recite that sloka. Can anyone see and recite that 18.66? Very nice sloka.
Mataji not came, Mataji.
What, Mataji? Yeah, that's fine, Mataji. And someone just opened the Bhagavad Gita book. Please recite that 18.66.
Okay. Sarva dharman parityaya mam ekam saranam vrija aham tvam sarva papibhyo mokshayishyami
Masuchaha. Thank you, Mataji.
Abandon all varieties of religion and just surrender to me. Surrender unto me. I shall deliver you from all sinful reactions. Do not fear.
Thank you, Mataji. If you just surrender unto me, follow my instructions, then I will deliver you from all sinful reactions. Whatever you have done in the past, even that I can take, and this is the great compassion. And then the Lord says, Ma Chushaha. So this law of karma is not something to fear. It's something to understand and then to use to guide our actions today forward. And by taking a devotional service, a spiritual centered life, we can eliminate huge amounts of past reaction. This is the mercy of the Lord. And if we see somebody suffering, we should not think, oh, this is their karma. It can become careless and stolen life. No, we should find the greatest way to become passionate and think, how can I help them? And during this month, Damodara, we will do it a few minutes by just offering a ghee lamp to the Lord. One lamp to the Lord, one can eliminate the amount of sin one is acquired. And 1000 yuga cycles and is millions of years in one 30-second activity. This is the power of bhakti and potency of it. And so we should engage anyone and everyone as many we can, because this devotional service is so powerful. So, but there's even a third benefit. So not only is no new karma credited, not only is past sinful activities destroyed, but the third benefit. This is the only process in which this happen, and that is the heart begins to purify, so that the taste of these sinful activities also dissipates. The attractions to them goes away. So it will no longer be inspired to do them again. You can do so many prayers, shift the sacrifices to purify. You can take a bath in a Ganges, you can do some yajna. The problem is for ancient Maha says this is like an elephant bath. The problem is for ancient the elephant goes into the pond and elaborately baths itself, and as soon as it comes out, it throws dirt back on them. This is what we do. We go through this purification, and as soon as we are back to our sinful life, because the taste of those activities is not dissipated. What is that? Attached to a bijam and kutam of this sinful life, this devotional service. It is only bhakti that brings this benefit of the purifying the taste. So this one is a code sloka Prabhupada in the Bhagavad Gita 2.59. Can anyone recite 2.59?
Two 2.59, you said?
Yes, Mataji, yes.
59, so I'm just looking at.
Can anyone knows Vishaya?
Yasmad, yes.
No. Vishaya. I can give
Yes.
2.59.
59.
Can I do?
Yes, Mataji.
2.59. Vishaya.
Oh, wait, Mataji. Once again, Mataji. Shani Mataji want to recite. Yeah, can give her one time chance.
Okay.
Shani's Mataji, go ahead.
Sorry. Thank you. Vishaya vinivartante nira parasya dehina aha rasa varjam rasopi pya asya param dristva nivartate. Though the embodied soul may be restricted from sense enjoyment, the taste for sense objects remains. But seizing such engagements by experiencing a higher taste, he is fixed in consciousness.
Yes, Mataji. Thank you, Mataji. Higher taste or that leads us to lose our taste for these relationships. And that's why the Lord says, doesn't matter. You may be full of all force inflicted. There is no problem. Just starting chanting the holy name of the Lord. There is no prerequisite, there is no qualification. No, you are the middle trisul. Just started wherever you are by the natural additive process of spiritual life. These things will naturally disappear. So this is the very potency. So everyone please chant Mataji's Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So next week I am going to start akarma, that topic. Karma, the karma is a big ocean, Mataji. What is karma? It's a very big topic. So we are taking 2-3 sessions. So last time you asked, there is 3 karma. Still you are telling 2. Next week I will continue that.
Akarma.
Yes, akarma. Yes, Mataji. Any questions? Anything?
So it's a beautiful lecture. It's very divine. So basically, there are some things we all have to be careful.
Yes.
If somebody wants to eat the animal, sacrifice the animal in a proper way, I mean, it's prohibited, but I think there's still people, meat eaters are there.
Yes.
So they need to follow the rituals so that animal can get salvation. And then the next thing is drinking and all this stuff, eliciting sex is not appropriate. Not being faithful, all those things. And also what else you mentioned? Adharma. Don't be deviated into something nonsensical behaviors. But the one more thing I wanted, you said because you were a secretary, you were fined not following but were you told what needs to be done before you got the job?
Yes.
So, so just because
I just joined, Mataji. I just joined in our ISKCON Schenectady as a secretary. So everything for me first time. So I just
Yeah, but then you also have to say, were I told what needs to be done, and then I'm new in the job. I need to be instructed, just like we go for a job for orientation.
Yes.
So that's and again, the most important thing is we are all bound with all these modes, Rajoguna, Sattva-guna, Tamo-guna, and I think these Kauravas are mostly bound with Rajoguna.
Yes,
and then Lord Krishna's guidance, and Arjuna is in Sattva-guna, and he's fighting for Dharma. So basically we need to follow the Dharma. So.
Yes, Mataji. And why good things happen to bad things happen to good people? Sometimes the karma takes time to generate.
Right, I think the delayed reactions, our
Yes.
karma has all kinds of results, and
Right.
what we are facing now could be the past life that what we have done. We might have done something that's why we are facing this fate.
Right, Mataji. Yes.
So can we blame everybody? Probably not. But
No.
then we say, I'm praying God every day. How come I'm not getting the results?
Yes.
But that could be because of our previous life that we have no idea.
Yes.
Okay, I want to interject. I also think that because this is, again, like I said last week, it's such a complex topic, right?
Yes, Mataji.
No one is all good or all bad.
Yes,
right? So I feel
everyone is doing. Without a sinful act, we are all doing the sinful activities. That's why we are here.
Right. So we could be clearing some good karma at the same time as making some bad karma.
Yes,
So
yeah.
that's why bad things happen to good people, because
Yes,
it's not all getting cleared out one time. It's
Right.
getting cleared out in layers. That's what I think when I listen to what you're saying and from what I'm reading.
yes,
You know?
yes, Mataji, yes. Still, everyone at present, everyone doing. I don't know. We are just trying how to come out of that.
The problem here is we are all bound to
Yes.
by this Maya. Maya
Yeah.
is the one creating all the stuff.
Yes,
So when we realize Maya is the one getting into trouble, so we have to realize and put ourselves to more dharma and the sattvika life, and again satsang relationship. So concentrate our mind and body with the purification of chanting. Sadhana is the key for anything that we can accomplish. Not to worry about whatever is happening. Again, every day we are suffering with one or other. Either it is job or home or relationship or anything else. Again, this is our suffering. The Maya. Dukkha lokam. Dukkha lokam is world is full of dukkha. Again, that's what it is. But nobody is above the law. Lord Krishna says nobody is above the law. When somebody did a crime, there is a result for that,
Yes,
and I
yes.
will take care of it.
yes.
And he clearly says you're bound to have these problems because you are fallen into some kind of dharma, which is Maya.
Right.
So I think 3 modes of actions are very creative in our life because of the Maya.
Yes,
And
yes,
it's a
ma'am.
beautiful lecture. We're really having good stimulation and enjoying ourselves.
Yeah, thank you, Mataji. This is first the basic thing. Materially, we are just getting into that. Yeah, it's scientifically, and after we'll go to that Bhagavad Gita.
Spiritual.
At least we have to know ourselves, right? Yeah, who I am and what is karma. If we know a little bit this one, and if we enter into the Bhagavad Gita, is good. So that is the
Right.
reason I'm So this is very basic, right? Basic we needs, right?
Oh, we need the basics.
Yes.
Hare
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
Lakshmi Mataji's hand raising.
Mataji. Yeah. Can you unmute Mataji? Hare Krishna.
My only question is, now we have entered into a bhakti movement, Krishna bhakti,
Yes.
and we are doing all chanting and other things. These are the things which we are preparing for the next birth, right?
Yes.
But whatever karma that we have done in our last birth, that only we are getting now.
Yes,
We are
yes.
suffering.
Yes.
So that cannot be altered.
No, that will also destroy once you start this one. Krishna will destroy that also, Mataji.
It's definite.
Yes, Krishna only do that. Krishna, he's the one doing everything. He's having the control, right? So he destroyed. When he sincerely
No, Mataji,
do this.
in one Harikatha,
Mhm.
I heard like whatever karma, whatever good things you are doing, it will increase your punya karma. Okay,
Yes.
it increases your punya karma, so you will get birth, or you will get a good birth accordingly in the
Yeah.
next
Yes.
next.
Yes. Yeah,
birth,
yeah. Only your spiritual, whatever you're doing, only the devotional service you just carry forward to your next birth, Mataji. Other than whatever the material things, you just leave it and you are going. So, where you stop, from there again you will start. The Krishna will make you that progress.
No, Mataji. My question is, even big gurus
Okay.
have suffered.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Because the past life we have, right? So we have to suffer only, Mataji. Not one. You're thinking like if you are devotees, if senior
No.
Prabhuji's
My
Guru,
question is
not
not
like
that.
okay.
No.
Okay.
What my question is, see, as he's aging, I don't know their names also. Guruji's
Okay.
names also I don't know.
Okay.
But we are seeing in Instas, we are seeing his pictures.
Yeah.
Don't mistake me, okay? Don't mistake
Yeah.
me. And without my ignorance also, I'm asking this question.
No problem,
maybe.
Mataji. You can ask
Okay.
you can
Okay.
raise any question.
That's what. So I'm looking at one Guruji, or he's very much in ISKCON, like that only it is picturized, and he's in ISKCON. But last moment he is suffering a lot for many years. Okay, but ultimately when compared to others, his karma is there. I can understand. Because of that only he is suffering. I can understand. But still he has done so many good things, so many devotions, so many bhaktis. He has more than what we know now. They are gurus actually. So even that guru has to suffer this much means, suppose if he has not done the Krishna bhakti, he would have suffered still more. My question is that.
Yes, Mataji. Yes, yeah. This is at least an example for us. So the
This itself we were not able to see, no, Mataji. Some gurus and some Prabhujis, we were not able to see.
Not
See,
only the
ultimately,
previous
normal
karma,
person-
Mataji, this is not only the previous karma. For a long time we did so many things. So that is now ripened. Now he got it. But same time, what happened
Hare
is
Krishna
the
Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
ఎంతవరకు ఉంటదండి ఇది ఈ క్లాస్ ఎంత టైం వరకు ఉంటదండి?
Mataji, Suguna Mataji, can you talk to her? Yeah, she is talking Telugu.
అదే ఎంత how long the class is going to continue? That's what she's asking.
Oh, so we are going to finish. We are going to finish now. Mataji, yeah, can you? Maybe the next class is going to start. Sorry.
ఎన్ని అవర్స్ ఎంతవరకు ఉంటుంది అవర్స్ ఎన్ని అవర్స్? Hare Krishna Mataji. How long this class is? 1 hour or 1.5 hours?
1 hour, Mataji, 1 hour.
1 hour. మాకు కట్టాడట్లేదండి. మాకు కట్టేద్దండి. మాకు కొంచెం ఎవరితోనే మాట్లాడాలండి. వాయిస్ కట్టాడట్లా. కట్టవట్లా. You saying how can I connect to you guys?
No, actually, Mataji, I don't know. This ID everyone using Mataji, Suguna Mataji. That's the reason she already logged. That's why she logged again. This
Okay.
This ID we are using multiple classes, Mataji, Texas and now Albany. So that Mataji is maybe.
We want to close this ID.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Mataji, yeah.
Mataji. Lakshmi Mataji is asking the Telugu.
1 hour.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Tell me.
1 hour ఉంటదా?
Almost done, Mataji. Yeah, 1 hour also.
1 hour అండి.
Okay, Hare Krishna Mataji. Lakshmi Mataji asking that Guru Maharaj is H.A. Jagananda Perambulur.
Okay, Mataji, no problem. Yeah, that is that karma, the bad karma now ripened. Now that's why that Guru Maharaj is suffering that karma, Mataji. So it happens like that only. We also suffer after Krishna consciousness. After we do the devotional service, we still suffer because we did that much bad karma, good karma. Both will be suffered. Will enjoy. Both will suffer both. Good karma and bad karma. It's ups and down. Everything come and back.
తెలుగు లాంగ్వేజ్ అండి మాది, తెలుగు లాంగ్వేజ్. తెలుగులో చెప్పడం లేదు ఇక మొత్తం
English class, Mataji. Sorry, this is English class.
Let's look at the Pandavas, how much they suffered.
Yeah,
How much they suffered.
see, Mataji, you're saying one Guru Maharaj, Pandavargal, the Pandavas also suffered, right? So they did some thing, but that is
Karma, whatever it is.
yeah, karma is
we
there.
Don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
But look at this way, this Prabhuji.
What about
he is
Draupadi?
suffering-
No, Mataji. What about Draupadi?
Right.
Draupadi
But this
suffered
Prabhuji,
lot.
the mother is talking about, he is suffering, but he is also getting closer to Lord
Yes,
Krishna.
yes.
The more suffering, he is chanting more and more.
Yes.
So ultimately, he is going to go to Vaikunta. He
Yes.
is doing a lot of stuff.
Yes.
But then he is paying off whatever happened. But then it may not be completely vanished.
Yes.
I know there's something that always doubtful how much we have to suffer.
Yes. Yes, Mataji. Any Mataji? Any other questions, Mataji?
So,
Lakshmi
in this
Mataji
Janma
still
itself,
have some questions.
What
in
Mataji?
this Janma itself, he's just finishing all his sinfuls.
Yes, Mataji. Yes.
Whatever, as you said, millions of
Yes,
years.
yes. Krishna destroyed
Karmas.
everything. Yeah, Krishna destroyed everything. So no worries. Don't think like I'm starting now. I'm very late. Others are going fast. No, everyone is in the same boat only. Because Krishna is not looking partial. He won't show the partiality. He sees everyone is same, in the same level only. So don't worry. At least you can think. At least I joined now. At least I joined now.
But look at the
Fortunate.
Valmiki who wrote Ramayana. In his previous life, he was really bad. He was drinking alcohol. He was not doing well. He was killing animals. He was, but then look what happened. He wrote Ramayana. He did. So he became a great saint.
Right.
So we all have all kinds of stuff, and even Narada suffered a lot.
Yes,
you know.
yes.
So I think there is something that we still have to pay.
Yeah.
Everything won't be excused. And God really, Krishna says you have to work hard. You have to gain some fruits, good fruits, you have to
Yes.
work hard. Sadhana. Asama. Yeah.
Thank you, Mataji.
Because
Thank
many
you
are
so much.
asking me questions regarding this, ma'am.
Okay.
They have started asking questions regarding this as if I know everything. They are coming and asking me. I said, and if I say that I don't know, what I want to say is as if they are thinking something about Krishna, which I don't want.
Okay.
Something low about Krishna,
Okay,
which
I
don't
understand.
want to do that.
Yes,
So somehow I have to answer them.
Good, Mataji. It is
Somehow
good
I
to
have to
clear
answer
everything.
them.
Yeah, we can answer them. Yeah, because everything.
No, Mataji, we cannot even clear because I
Yes.
don't have that much knowledge.
I understand.
Also,
Even
okay?
me also, Mataji. I am also like you only.
No, Mataji, at least not to your level. But they are coming and asking the questions what you can answer.
Yes.
But I cannot. So if I'm not able to answer, I'm telling I'm just entering.
Yeah.
They cannot degrade my Krishna, right? They
Yeah.
cannot degrade my Krishna.
Yes.
I can't accept that.
Yes.
So at least for that reason, I have to answer them.
Yes. I understand.
That's why I'm asking so many questions. So many answers are coming from so many people. So in that way, I can tackle those persons.
Good, Mataji.
Yeah.
Good.
The only thing is nobody should degrade my Krishna. That's all.
I know what you are facing, Amma. I think what they are saying is, oh, look, he is a Krishna devotee. He has done a lot of this, and God hasn't really mercied him. So is there is a God? Is there a Krishna there? So they're kind of intimidating people.
Mataji, yesterday you came to the class, Mataji. Yesterday you attended the class.
No. For the practical question and answer, Mataji was not there.
Yeah. What happened is yesterday I was asking Guru Prabhuji.
Chandroji Prabhuji.
There are so many movements, no ma'am, like Art of Living, Brahma Kumarigal, like ISKCON is, the thing is, they are really preaching how to reach Krishna in a right way, faster way.
Yeah.
Okay. But others, they also have this Art of Living, other things, this meditation, this.
Yeah.
But people, whoever enters into all these movements, I'm talking to Suguna Reddy ma'am, Mataji. Can you follow me? Can you follow me?
Yes.
Yeah. Whatever, ma'am, I'm talking like in India, that is in my place, whoever enters into this Brahmakumarigal, this art of living, they are thinking those people are so great.
Yes.
But nothing is there when compared to Krishna. According to me, whatever you think, I'm not bothered. I think my Krishna is the ultimate, okay?
Right. The only suggestion I can give you, not to entertain those other things, because
Yes.
everybody has their own
I
opinion.
am not at all going in their path.
No,
They are coming and interfering with me. They are not leaving me.
Mataji, just do your sadhana, Mataji. Do your thing. Just laugh and come this side. Don't talk to them. They're trying to trap us. Yeah, we can't do anything that. Can't do anything.
Right. Even within the family, they can distract you.
That's
They
what.
can,
It is the family only.
Yeah. Even
Not outsiders.
Mataji,
Only within the family.
Lakshmi Mataji, Suguna Mataji, me, we all trapped in our own family. Prabha Mataji.
Prabha, I was talking with you, no, Prabha?
Yeah.
Mataji, and we were talking, no? Like,
Yes, yes,
all
yes.
were looking at us and they were telling.
And my
something
Maithili
they are
Mataji, all my sister, everyone trapped like that. But we all have that challenge. We have to learn nicely the scriptures, read the Bhagavad Gita.
No, Mataji, like Suguna Mataji, all Matajis I'm telling, whatever they can say, you're saying, no, just avoid and go. But if they degrade or something, my Krishna, they can just say a word wrong about my Krishna. I cannot stand there. I cannot stand there. I'm started fighting with them.
Yes, Mataji, just leave that place, Mataji. That's all. Leave that place.
you know
That's all.
one place, Mataji, it is
Just not talking about my Krishna. How can they talk, ma'am? How can they talk? No, they don't have any right. As Prabhuji said, they are all mentals.
Yes, you're right, Mataji. But it's okay. Just leave it. Yeah, your karma is working towards them. That's okay. Just do your. Don't waste time. Don't waste time to.
For unnecessary things they are praising. Why they are degrading my Krishna? No, they don't have any right.
Right.
That is my only point.
it is a lack of knowledge and ignorance.
Yes.
And again, Tamogunam is basically, you feel pity
At
for
a particular point, I start crying also, Mataji. If they say something about Krishna also, I can't even. You can understand, right?
Yeah. They said no, Mataji. They said you are mad. Krishna also mad. Yes, we all mad. That's fine.
They can tell me mad, okay, but not Krishna.
Yeah.
They can tell me mad. They can point me. I'm a mental. Okay, I accept all this, but don't tell anything about Krishna. Why they want to tell? What are they? I can't even consider them as a not even human beings, not even animals. A kind of
different planets.
I don't want to tell all words. These words should not come out from my mouth.
Same thing, Mataji. It also hurts. Definitely, it hurts. Again, when you try to say something about Lord Krishna, people ignore and they don't want to pay attention.
No, I'm not at all opening my mouth, Mataji. I'm not at all saying a single word about Krishna to them. Nothing. Everyone starts. What? We are seeing your status. Fully you are involved in this. Fully Krishna. They say. I said, I just smiled at them. Yes. Again they've started saying something and all.
Okay.
I can convert myself.
Mataji. They are
Don't
triggering you.
respond. Do not respond.
Yes, they are triggering. They are triggering your thing, Mataji. Don't respond. Don't react. Don't react.
I cannot use the word Krishna there. I cannot.
Don't react, Mataji. Don't react. Just do your things. Yes.
Yeah.
Don't react.
One of the 10 offenses, it says it's useless to talk to a person, a faithless person.
Yes.
Just ignore.
Yes.
Ignore.
I think
Right,
I'm not
Mataji.
that much matured, right? I feel. I'm not.
I know it is hard
Yes.
to talk to family members. It is very difficult. They do make offending comments and stuff like that,
Yes. Mataji.
So it is very sad how the world is. There's a lot of people are in the same boat. And I feel pity for these people. Oh God, Lord Krishna, give them some devotion.
Just pray for them, Mataji. Enough. Just pray for them, Lakshmi Mataji.
I can't.
That's all.
I can't. They are talking about my Krishna. Why should I pray for them? To that extent.
Okay.
Actually, I should not say this, but I don't know what to do.
Okay.
I'm the only one in the middle. All are surrounding me.
Yeah, people still have these bad feelings about, oh, this is a cult, this is they're weird, they're this and that. It hurts. It really hurts. But what can you do? Number one, don't react to them. Change the topic.
Yes.
And then, what, you could just say, it hurts me because I believe in Lord Krishna. Please try not to tell me anything negative. That's all, in a soft way.
Yeah, this is good. Correct answer, I think so.
Yeah,
Better we
very
can tell them,
nicely,
please
very
don't
nicely.
avoid all these conversations.
Thank
Like,
you,
we
Mataji.
can
It's
just
time
avoid
up. It's almost now 1.5 hours.
Yeah.
See you tomorrow.
Hare Krishna.
Mataji, tomorrow we can continue the same question to Prabhuji. Saturday
Yes.
class.
Prabhuji will give a different answer.
So, yeah. Thank you.
It's about different answers, but whatever makes you feel good, you answer that. You just say, okay, this is your belief, this is
Yeah.
my belief. And don't tell me anything
Exactly.
negative because I love Lord Krishna. Leave it.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you so much.
madam.
Shared your feelings,
Thank
Mataji.
you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mataji Sahal. Yeah, Maitli Mataji, thank you so
Hare
much.
Krishna.
Swayam Prabhu Mataji.
Thank you,
Yeah.
thank you, thank you.
Suguna
Very
Mataji.
nice.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much.
Very stimulating session. Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you.
Every session, every time we have this kind of nice ending, right?
Yes, Mataji. Yes.
Very good.
We all with
Yeah.
you. We all with you. Don't worry, Mataji. You can just successfully go. You can fly. You can just with Krishna.
We are definitely
Yes,
going.
yes.
Only these all these nonsenses are at the back of us. I think.
Right.
Okay, Mataji. Yeah.
Okay. Even my husband is getting nicely from me.
Let's think about Sita Pragna. Okay?
Yes, think about
So,
only blessings. Blessings.
Yeah,
We are going, yeah.
exactly.
Good luck for all of us. Lord Krishna will bless us.
Yeah.
That's it.
Thank you,
Radha
Mataji.
Mother bless us.
Yeah,
All right.
Vancha.
I will think like even if my husband is getting from me means that is also Lord Krishna only.
Yes, Mataji, yeah.
Correct.
Whoever
So
talking
that's the
to you like this, they also take before you initiator. So we don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know what will happen.
Exactly,
Yeah. So everything Krishna's plan. Okay, Mataji?
Correct.
Okay, yeah.
Correct.
Vancha kalpataru
Hare
sitcha
Krishna.
कृपा सिंधु
Correct. Take
वच
care. Okay,
पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय श्रील प्रभुपादा की जय श्रील गुरु महाराज की जय निताई गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल थैंक यू
Hare
माता जी प्रभु जी
Krishna.
हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा Tomorrow I have a PC class. Can I left Mataji ni sota uchini are leave or ham itegi. Giri chari mission mata de se tu soda is kya Hare Krishna Mataji. Sneha Sundari Mataji. My gauji kya our Nitai Mayapur Chandra group pro outria. To தொடர்ந்து our group breed Suna Mataji Matarashni தெரிச்சு நம்மளுடைய அஸ்தி Hare Krishna Mai. Hare Krishna Mai tenu mukyamana ponda point sangritola madhim tu vatakeredi te angu nege hoiniya. Lashmi Mataji workan vatakerta madhim tu turas te uchimi to sangite. Te na madhim wo gap sori one second of tena wait keto tu vataketuno. Tu avi tenu vatakerto turona tenu avi vatakite one second aske amaidi honne tola tu start kenna. Maybe me kerarta na teluku ondonu vatakerto kerona ni hatelle telle sangite tu telle time tu turas. ஒன்று ತು ಇನ್ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ತೇನ ಅಸ್ಕಿ ತೆವಳಾಗ ಅಸ್ಕಿ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಕೆಲ್ಲಸದು ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಕೆಲ್ಲದ ಮದ್ದಿಂಜಿದು ವಾತಗೆರದಿ ಒನ್ನು ತಿದಾರ್ ತವಳ ತೆಲೋಡ ಪಸುಪತಿ ಮುರಡಿ ಮಿನೋಡ ಬೇಲ್ ಮಿನಿ ಇವರ ಇವಕಲ್ನಾತ ಕೈ ತೆಲುಗು ಮಾತಗೆರ ತವಳ ತು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾರಸ್ ಕೋದಿ ಒಂಟನು ವಾತಗೆನ ಕೊಂಗೇದಿಯ ಮೇಕತೆ ತೆಲ್ಲ ಹೋಯೆ ಮೈ ನಿಯ ಕಾಯಿಸೆ तो वातगे निंद्रो अतुगुर्तु पुसोवण अच्छा वातगे जन तुमुला ते अस्किनु डेस कन वातगररा काय करतो 3-4 पेर वातगरे सुगुणा माताजी लक्ष्मी माताजी तलोंड तेलुगु पासुबदी मुरडी माताजी मतेनो तोंज तू स्टार्ट करते कोंगे ऐकते कोंदी कोंदिदनु इब्रवण अंतुची मी वेट स्टॉप ಮೆಂತೆನಿ त्रिभंग प्रभु कोण माय आवरसी ते लिंक आम्ही धाटी राणी ना ते त्याला लिंक जिरिये नाही आम्ही साधना आणि सर्व्हिस तवरतना सौराष्ट्र ग्रुप ना तवरता सौराष्ट्र ग्रुप तेनो राहणार मे बी वाणी माताजी दिव्य रूप माताजी ता उंटनु गन राहन लावरी त्याला पशुपती मुरली त्यांना क्लास मुजिरिया मुसर त्यांनी तो 829 तो 30 माई लूट औरसी आम्ही ते बी दडी क्या त्यांना संबंधम ना आवरदाम आवडतमाय त्यांना ते वाढ लागवड केली जनसंधाना तो लूस मारी त्यांना वाता गेले आम्ही काय माहिती तुमचे त्यांना टेक्सान सुनसे त्यांना सुनसे सोळवार मला आम्ही जबा काढून मग त्या वाढ लागीन गेली बिजिराई त्या वाढ लागीन हिराय त्यांना खोबीमो त्याला लागीन त्यांना लागवड केना सुनसे त्याला आम्ही काय करतो तुमचे आम्ही डिस्कस केलं त्यांनी आता पुरा प्रभूजी क्लास 2 hours डारस तेवची मी 1 hour क्लास एटी उराव कामणार डिस्कस करेंगे म्हणे इंग उची पुरा आम्ही धमतो मुसना त्यांना लागवड केली जन माहिती त्यांना लागवड केना तांग केअर मेना ती त्यांना तప్పుకొని లాగిన్ गेली बिसरते हरे कृष्णा माई त्यांना संबंधम ना आवरदाम आवडतमाय त्यांना वाढ लागवड केली जनसंधाना तो लूस मारी त्यांना वाता गेले आम्ही काय माहिती त्यांना